What is going on, fellow outlaws? Outlaw Gary here, and in today's video we have one of the saddest love stories in Red Dead Redemption 2. And it's crazy because every time I make a video on this channel, I always discuss how there's so much story behind the story. There's always extra things going on. So in today's video, we're gonna be checking out a soldier story and the sad life of a soldier in Red Dead Redemption 2. Of course, if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you guys drop a like. And if you're new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button, as I do upload every single day. And what is going on here? Hello? Sorry, guys. Oh, God. Oh, God. Gotta make sure everyone dies here. There you go. Goodbye, guys. Oh my god, my Deadeye is so slow. Now, the current playthrough I'm playing on is a very, very early on playthrough. It's about 20% in. And the reason why I loaded up this save specifically is that we can check out the interesting things that I've already picked up in my other playthroughs. So, first things first, we are over here by Bulgur Blade. Now, this area itself is a war-ridden zone. As you guys know, a war took place here, and there's like little cannons and wagons and all these things scattered throughout this area, but it makes it a really great spot for you to check out if you have some time during your playthrough, because as you guys can see, there's some trenches here, and with trenches and war areas, there's always going to be casualties and death. So let's check something out. Now, you can inspect the site here, and for some reason it just made me rest, even though I clearly wanted to inspect. So you can like look at the cannon and be like, oh wow, this is Bulgur Blade. There we go. Did I call it Bulgur Blade? But it reads, went to Scarlet Meadows, site of the famous battle in the war, all them young lives lost. And as you guys know, like I mentioned, in war, casualties are very common. Now, what makes this all so crazy is that there is a special tree in Bulgur Glade that many of you guys may have never probably seen. And that tree is this one right here. Now, there's a soldier here that you can clearly see has been bayoneted into the tree. It's pretty graphic, but it's not too bad. And he even has like his clothes still on, and he like literally died on this tree, which is really sad. I mean, like, imagine like this is the way you went out, just like this. But we're not only here for this guy, we're actually here because of this letter right here. Now, this soldier, of course, probably had someone at home that he loved, and this letter reads that. It's letter to Garfield from Martha. Let's inspect this document. As it reads, October 8th, 1864. Darling Garfield, I hope this letter reaches you before the battle of which you spoke. How dare you talk of getting yourself killed, you silly, proud, wonderful man. There is nothing finer than someone who can grow and develop and let go of old prejudices and lies, and that is the man you are. And that is why I love you. But at the same time, you are so pig-headed, stubborn, barbarian. Run away from the battle, stop fighting, and come to me. This war is over. Do not get yourself killed for a silly general's desire to prove he is not a coward. Be a coward for all I care and run away. Come to me. I am waiting for you. All my love, Martha. When you first find this letter, you are simply just like, wow, that's a love letter if I've ever read one. But what makes this all super weird is that Martha actually exists. Martha is a real person we can visit in Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, I don't believe anything here you'll be able to interact with besides the fact the letter, and even shooting this old rifle doesn't disconnect the rifle from inside of him. But I think you can take his hat. So this is a hat you can keep. So if you do want a nice little weird old cap from a dead dude's body, you can get one. Now, when you do visit this site, you can also check out the this like little wagon right behind him. There's some lootables here, a little chest, and also what appears to be some kind of cow or horse. So if you do come to this area, make sure you guys loot this chest. Again, big thanks to Head Static for all these wonderful video ideas that he's been really helping me with. It's just been really, really, really great. So I was able to find out about this because I've always known about this dude that's here, but I've never really known about what follows this individual, and that's the story. So we have his hat, we have the letter, and now it's time to find Martha. But you wonder, Garrett, where is Martha? Where do you find her? Well, that's exactly what we're gonna go check out now. We're gonna go visit Martha. Now, while you're also in the area, there's also this abandoned church here, and there are some enemies here, but there is some lootable items like jewelry and other things you can grab. So if you're in the area, loot this church. It's pretty great. You get about like $100. And in Red Dead Redemption 2 story, it can go a long way. So let's jump on our horse and let's head towards the direction of Martha. So we're on our way to Martha's house. Now, Martha's a nice lady, all right? She's pretty cool. You know, you go to her house, she's super welcoming. Really doesn't say much, but you know, really comes through for you to really understand the story that she provides. And her house is right here. As you guys can see, she has some clothes hanged up, and the house is just a pretty nice house. But if you guys look at the map, you will see that it's right next to Three Sisters, and this is actually called Martha's house on the map. So let's go through the door and say hello. Martha, we're home. Martha, what the? Yeah, she's dead. As you guys may have noticed or probably figured out, Martha is not alive. Unfortunately, Martha passed away. Now, to figure out how she died, you really have to understand the story of what's going on here. So the way Martha died, as you guys can see, she's fallen over on the floor and with her hand on her heart. So many assume she either had a heart attack or just was so unhappy that, well, she caused herself to die. But luckily enough for us, Rockstar has come through with a letter that we can read from Martha herself. It reads, "Letter to Martha from Garfield." Now, this, I'm just gonna let you know, this letter is dated August 17th, 1864. So August 17th. So this is letter to Martha from Garfield. So that's the guy that we just saw on the tree. "My dearest Martha, I miss you so much. Life makes sense when we are together. This war no longer makes sense to me. When I signed up, oh, it seemed like 1,000 lifetimes ago. Everything seemed so simple. We were gonna express our rights as states to do as god dang well pleased and hang whatever any fools in the North told us. I cannot believe now that this was a principle I would die for, and yet it is a principle I have seen so many men I grew up with to be slaughtered for. That in their own stupid pride. We Southerners are such proud fools. Now I am only proud about one thing, the love I share with you. You, a Yankee, an abolitionist, everything I'm supposed to hate and now love so dear. How can you love me back when I am such a fool? I cannot wait for this war to end. I thought many times about running away, but General Harris has taken to shooting deserters. I'm still too proud to allow for that. It seems we are heading towards an enemy camp in Scarlet Meadows for one last battle. We have almost no chance of winning. Our morale is almost entirely spent and the Yankees are far too strong. But after the accusations of cowardice leveled against General Harris for his failure to support General Quinn last month and all that drama, he seems hell-bent on a fight. I even overheard Major Smith complaining the officers' mess about General Harris. None of his junior officers trust him very much anymore. I hope I do not die, not because I care to figure myself, but because of the sadness I would bring to you. So this letter right here came before the last letter. So this letter came to Martha before she wrote the letter to Garfield. So the letter that he was carrying on him when he died was the letter that she wrote in response to his letter. Now her house is pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty cool. She's got lots of nice stuff in here, and as you guys can see, she even has like this toilet thing right in her. Is this a toilet? What is this thing? Oh no, it's like a wash to wash your hand or something, like a little sink. Now her house also has some lootables, so if you are in the area, you can loot some stuff like ground coffee, and even her wardrobe may have some stuff below, which it does. Some rifle cartridges express, which is actually, this house is one of the houses that I told you guys to loot in story mode in online, because it has some pretty great stuff. It has a pocket mirror, it has a jewelry, it even has the express ammo, which all of it's pretty hard to come by, as well as some lootables to just eat. But unfortunately, with the newest Red Dead Online update, you can no longer loot houses multiple times over. Even some gin and some premium cigarettes. If you guys are doing the collectible cards, highly recommend grabbing the premium cigarettes, some open miracle tonic, and a few other lootables that are scattered throughout the area. Now, I think it's pretty crazy to me that there is such a deep story in Red Dead Redemption 2 that if I didn't point it out to you guys, you probably would have never connected the two, because it just doesn't make sense. Like, it's like, who would have ever thought to go looking for this story? But it does exist, which is why Red Dead Redemption 2 is such a great game. And this has, what, this house has 2 jewelries in it? Oh, bro, we eating good out here, boys. That is awesome. And I believe that is everything. So unfortunately, Martha did die, but she didn't die for no good cause. And I believe she might have died, dudes, just from old age. I'm not sure if she died because of self-inflicted wounds or what, but it appears that she did die. Now, I don't see anything that indicates that she killed herself, but the question you could raise is, did Garfield, her husband or significant other, die because he he tried deserting, or did he die to an enemy? That is one thing we don't really know. I believe if he would have gotten killed as a deserter, I don't know if they would have pinned him against the tree. They would have most likely hung him. That's what I'm not really sure about. I believe he did die to an enemy, but it does make the story also interesting because we just don't know. There are some mysteries left up in the air, and I'm glad that we learned about this story because this house does have an interesting secret to it. Before I do end this video, I quickly want to show you guys one more thing that I forgot to showcase. It's actually outside of her house. It is right here. This is a weapon that you can grab in Red Dead Redemption 2. It's a rusted hunter hatchet that's just inside of this log. It's pretty cool. It's one of the weapons you need to acquire all weapons in the game. You guys didn't know it's actually one of the things you need to progress in the story to get 100% completion, and you can go to the compendium to see that, and you go to equipment, and then it showcases you all the things you've picked up. No, it's not under equipment. It's under weapons. It's under weapons. So you need 60 weapons, and this is one of the 60. So we have the tomahawk that I have, and then we also have the rusted hunter hatchet. So that is just one of the extra weapons you will need to pick up in order to get, I believe, 100% completion, because you do need to complete all these compendium things in order to finish the game. So if you do want to get 100% completion, or you just want a free hatchet that you can grab, it is here right next to Three Sisters at Martha Swain's house. As you guys see, it's right next to Three Sisters, right above New Hanover, next to Oak Creek's Run. So you guys want it, it's here. Appreciate all the love and support. And yeah, okay, yep, it's gonna, yep, there we go. There we go, brothers. I just want to show that real quick, because I might have forgotten it, but I didn't forget about it because you guys reminded me, because you're the best viewers in the world. Okay, I'll see you later. If you guys enjoyed the video and you are new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed it, be sure to drop it a like. And of course, if you guys have not checked out the Outlaw Gary merch, check out the link in the description. Pick up anything of your choosing, and hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. Until next time, I will see you guys later here on the channel. Bye, guys.